And Blaine, here's the question that I've been trying to get an answer to. Why did the governor believe he had to file suit? Have we gotten an explanation of why they had to file a lawsuit?
That was one of the questions we asked him during that news conference today. Bottom line, Chuck, he's saying that he believes that this mandate put into place by the city of Atlanta is confusing. In fact, he believes that it's so confusing that it would hurt small businesses. So he says that's the reason he's filing lawsuit. He said that he's doing it on behalf of what he calls the small business owners who are struggling to survive. So, you know, for context, just a little bit of context, Chuck, this is just the latest in this escalating battle that we've seen back and forth between the mayor of Atlanta and the governor of Georgia. And talking about the fact that, you know, repeatedly the governor has said that local municipalities can't do anything that's more or less restrictive than what he's put into place. So what he's trying to do here is he's trying to block not only the mask mandate, but he's also trying to stop the city of Atlanta from rolling back the reopening measures that have been put in place. So here's a little bit of what he had to say during his news conference. Take a look.
Men and women have seen their paychecks disappear. Fathers, mothers, sisters, and brothers are barely hanging on. Mayor Bottom's mask mandate cannot be enforced, but her decision to shutter businesses and undermine economic growth is devastating.
So that's what the governor had to say earlier today. But, you know, Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms, all of the city council members who were named in that lawsuit, I spoke with one earlier today, say that essentially just asking people to wear a mask isn't good enough. In fact, Chuck, if you look around Atlanta, just kind of traveling through different parts of Georgia, it really is a patchwork. There are some people who wear masks, but there are many who choose not to do so. So I pressed the governor on that today, and I asked him at what point would he switch from encouragement to enforcement. If he looks around and after about a month or so, or even a week or 2 weeks, he sees that people aren't wearing masks, would he change his mind? And essentially he said no. He said, look, he believes that there are some mandates now that are not being enforced, and what does that do? He says it sends the message that mandates are not that important. So what you've got now is this kind of legal standoff between the two parties here, Chuck, and essentially they're making it clear that they both believe that they could win if it goes to court. Chuck.
Hello, YouTubers. If you're watching this, it means you've checked out our channel, so thank you. Now do me a favor, subscribe by clicking on that button down there. Click on any of the videos to watch the latest interviews and highlights from MTP Daily and MSNBC. You can get more Beat the Press content every morning in the First Read newsletter. If you're tired of content that you don't know anything about where it came from, you don't have to have that problem with us. NBC News, MSNBC, MTP, and the Meet the Press mindset right here for you on YouTube. Subscribe now.